I'm moving in with my parents in 2019. No pets, no friends, no other family members. So today is Monday, 5 May 2025. I am Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, and I reflect on moving in with my parents in October/November 2019 as the only person moving in. I had no pets. There were no other pets moving in at the same time. I had no friends moving in. No friends helped me move in. No other family members moved in at that time. Nor helped me move in. So my only family members to help me move were my parents, my dad, and my mom. My parents had no pets at the time, so no pets helped either. Kona dog wasn't around yet. And so the thing here is it was relatively short and sweet. There was a lot of driving. I drove from East Bay area, but then Berkeley, California to Washington State, drove back, and then drove again. And my dad flew down for that last haul up. And that was over 31 October 2019 to like 13 November 2019 or 14, something like that, for all of my belongings. And so I was relatively short and sweet, kind of like this sweet eats. This is 2 slices of Franz huckleberry bread that I'm going to do. It has kind of sugary goodness. It's kind of the purple, blue is huckleberry, if you're familiar with huckleberry. And I am just going to do this. Not toasted. I pulled it out of the bag and brought it. Welcome back! And so it was straightforward. I moved the first load, so I took everything out of my office, put it in my car, grabbed a few things, because I quit my job and jobs and stuff like that. So I moved everything out of the office, wrote letters, put my keys and stuff like that in with the letters, put it in the mailboxes at work, left, went back to my unit, grabbed some stuff, and was like, you know what, I'm just going to drive home. And it was Halloween 2019, 31 October 2019. I think it was a Thursday. And I drove all the way back and made it in at like 11:50 something p.m. Trick or treat. And then we went and looked at a U-Haul, and we figured out we'd try and get my stuff back ended up being about within 2 weeks. So we looked at a U-Haul, looked at sizes. That was my dad, my mom, Hedgie the Hedgehog, and I. And then I drove back down and packaged my stuff up as best I could. Went to Target, got a bunch of bins, dismantled my exercise equipment, stuff like that. My dad flew down. We went and got a U-Haul. I had my car. Went and got a U-Haul. Loaded it up. It took us less than 2 hours to load all of my belongings. Because I had packaged it and put it in the garage. So that way when he got there, we'd just move it from the garage onto the truck instead of having to carry everything down as well. I mean, there was still stuff that needed to be carried down. And then I left my keys and stuff in my room for the landlords, and we started the haul up. My dad drove the U-Haul, I drove my car, and it took us, we made it from the Berkeley area, north of Berkeley, Albany, California, where I was living, to Oregon. Spent the night in the southernmost city of Oregon, kind of that we could get a hotel in. And then finished driving up to Seattle the next day. And then I kind of unpacked, and Dad took the U-Haul back. And I contacted the landlords, contacted the other people I lived with, and then there was the transferring memberships and stuff, which I've covered kind of in videos previously. So I'll link to my playlist, moving in with my parents in 2019, because that has a bunch of the videos I've made kind of covering this. And I will give the huckleberry bread a good solid 26 out of 10. And that's on moving in with my parents in 2019. No pets, no friends, no other family members.